Lunch, head over to YouTube, do a search for Liquid Lunch TV, and hit that subscribe button.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. It is a Money Monday edition of Liquid Lunch. As I mentioned a little earlier this morning, there was some geopolitical fears out there in the markets, and the Dow futures were indicating down about 170 points. As we cruise into hour two here, Dow down 60 and fighting its way back from its lows, up over 100 points from the pre-open lows. And I think things are going to get better there. They're always getting better here, and when I bring them in again, he's over now in the Frank zone. He's got his whole little own corner set up over there.
I like it here.
Hey, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm digging the Frank zone.
What's happening at the breaking news desk, Frank?
Well, I'll tell you, John, in all candor, today's the day. Former Rhode Island Governor Lincoln Chafee has officially filed to run for president as a Libertarian.
Yay. That sounds like a serious contender right there.
So now Lincoln Chafee was a Republican when he was in the U.S. Senate. Then he was elected governor as an independent. Then he became a Democrat, ran for president as a Democrat against Hillary and Bernie Sanders a few years ago. Didn't get much traction. Now he's back. He's running as a Libertarian. When he was in the U.S. Senate, he was the only Republican, if memory serves, in the Senate to vote against the Iraq War. One proposal of his that I did like a few years ago is he proposed converting America to the metric system, which I am all for.
Absolutely ridiculous idea. So he was a Republican, an independent, a Democrat, and now he's a Libertarian.
Right.
So his acronym is RIDDLE.
That's right.
He's an RIDL. He's a Riddler.
Hopefully it's a riddle we can solve.
We don't know what you are, but you're running for president.
How was your weekend, John?
Okay, yeah. My weekend was stupendous. It was a really nice weekend. On Saturday, I got all the stuff done, and then I was actually so friendless that I went to the movies by myself.
Oh.
Because I really wanted to see Uncut Gems.
I would have tagged along with you.
Well, I texted you like 3 times, and you ignored me. I told you clearly I was going. And
you said you were going. It wasn't a, do you want to come?
Well, okay. I thought I was suggested it enough times that if you wanted to come, I didn't have to be so formal, but, you know, if in the future, I'll ask you if you want to come or not. But it was I would say my one-liner on Uncut Gems is underwhelming. All the hype about it. There's some like good folklore, like Diamond District folklore about Jewish guys and how they hustle and they hawk things. And all that stuff is cool to see. But it's, you know, far-fetched story. To me, over-Jewished. You know what I mean? It's uncut is like probably a play on words because it's no gem. It's maybe an uncut gem, but Adam Sandler was a monster in it. He sometimes channeled a little Gilbert Gottfried. He went a little too over Jewish sometimes, but he had you stressed out. Like the stress, he's a gambler, you know, no spoiler alerts here, but he had you in the seat stressed out. I needed to take a Zantac after.
Well,
I'll give it 1.5 to 2 stars.
All right. Well, is that on a scale of 4 stars or 5 stars?
That's on a 5-star scale.
Wow.
I'll give it 1.5 to 2.
All right. Well, I saw finally Dolomite Is My Name, based on your recommendation, with Eddie Murphy. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was terrific.
Yep.
But that didn't do too well at the Golden Globes yesterday. I thought for sure, I mean, I haven't seen the other films that are nominated in the Best Actor category, but I thought for sure Eddie Murphy would have won. He didn't win. You know who did? Patricia Arquette. Let's give a look to what she said last night in her acceptance speech.
3 books. We will see a country on the brink of war, the United States of America, a president tweeting out a threat of 52 bombs, including cultural sites. Young people risking their lives, traveling across the world, people not knowing if bombs are going to drop on their kids' heads, and the continent of Australia on fire. So while I love my kids so much, I beg of us all to give them a better world.
Look, I mean, you'd think she would talk about movies, the movies she made. I don't understand these stars that use the 40 seconds that they have to thank everybody to make these political speeches and remind people to vote. Do you think, John, that there were a lot of people saying not planning on voting until they got that reminder from Patricia Arquette?
Not at all. Not at all.
I think it's
I
silly.
don't think these
And by the way, did you see the blouse that
matter? I don't think they matter at all.
Did you see the blouse that she was wearing?
No.
There was nobody listening to what she was saying because our attention was diverted elsewhere.
You know what, Frankie? I ended my weekend yesterday watching football at the Dowdell household down in Freehold, New Jersey, with a pack of wild animals. We hit it hard. And one of the guys there had like these organic vegetable products there that they like that Sephoria stuff. Like they look like little mushroom things, and everybody was like putting them on a brownie or something, and it turned out to be quite the day. And I woke up this morning with a little bit of a headache.
I made my way through a pitcher of Negronis myself, so a pitcher of Negroni, I should say. So I can relate. I feel your pain.
And then I had some driver on the way home who was literally driving around in circles. This guy Freddie said he was okay to drive, but it was like we were in a video game on the way home. But maybe next time we do an Uber when we go to Jersey. But thank you to Sean and his wife and all the boys for a great Sunday, and thank you for watching Hour 1. But do not go anywhere. Stay right there. Michael Tracy's coming up next to join Frankie and I to talk about the big news, Iran, and how now they're on their heels because the mullahs don't know what to do because Trump just took out their #1 ace general. We'll break all that down and more right after this.